Really? Okay, so I'm back officially. Okay, now I'm back. Unfortunately, we're getting technical difficulties with the file system. So this live stream is one of our live streams that are a bit messed up a bit. Because this is unfortunately three things are happening. Windows is being dumb that's not allowing me to copy files to the computer. But before I really unplug my phone, let me make sure if I can get this sequence to load. And this is being dumb. I'm trying to get that sequence to get in. Okay, I have to get the media in. Ever been like any time import as a shared project, but I don't know. Nothing to we're gonna use create links that they connect to the dynamic link server. So this is what I currently want to do. Let's have the sequence already. Unfortunately, this is pretty dumb and stupid already. I just wasted my entire time trying to find the freaking sequence and now the file's gone. It's completely gone. We don't have the sequence already. That's for which power bank we should really use. It doesn't have the sequence. It's 20 freaking kilobytes. I think. Wait a second. I know where that could be. I think. Oh, I've realized the wrong file. So let me. Okay, I did realize. Okay, sorry about that. I realized that's the wrong file to import. So let me make sure. I have to make sure it's the right file. Oh, thank goodness gracious! This saved me because without this, I cannot. It's a 320. Let me see if I can get this to import. Because unfortunately, I've been having a hard time getting a video in it. And this is because my computer is being retarded as usual. When I want to open something, I ask it to copy, and now are you freaking kidding me? It's open it, freaking hell. Another portrait doesn't want to open it, and thinking it's a video file, just copy it, right? Okay, I don't know Premiere Pro's gonna let me do that, but can I do it with the file in? Okay, let's see. Okay, we already have the file in. There's no IMG3332. It's nowhere to be found in the timeline. I try to find it, but when I go to my Apple iPhone, we'll have to do it by selecting the folder. Otherwise, my editor's gonna freeze up, and this is all it does. It doesn't do it correctly. So if I don't do it the way by selecting Apple iPhone, like if I do it like this, Premiere Pro is gonna do it like this, like it's gonna freeze up and crash, thinking it's too much resources. Like, okay, this is all I get. It's all I deserve. I deserve a freaking freeze on my head. So why does it do this instead of opening Apple iPhone? Hopefully we can import. Oh, finally! But instead, I have to again force quit my software. Again, stupid retarded editing software had to crash. is hanging around doing absolutely nothing. So it's bad for the computer for having for anything that stops responding. So finally, for peace of moment, plug this. And right now we can just enjoy editing. After we fixed our technical difficulties, I don't know, it's pretty annoying. It's pretty god freaking annoying. And you can see how long we've been streaming for. I know how it feels like it. And this is never gonna happen again in Arch Nemesis Tech Reviews. It's never happening again. We are gonna use what we have, and so on Arch Edit 3, we stream for look how long we've been streaming for, and this is a huge mistake. I shouldn't even do a live edit this so freaking late, and I mean, by that said, and for some reason YouTube is counting on me with the edits I did. I mean, watch the very first one, how it's done, until I face technical difficulties with it. So you should watch the very last part, where I'm gonna be trying. No, Pro taking a bit of time to load. So as you can see how this goes. If you watch that one that's 39 minutes long, is the one I'm talking about. Why is this thing super blurry? So we're gonna go ahead and wait for the stupid software to load. Waiting for it to load. Takes time. You can't just bang clicker. So we've been streaming for 2 freaking hours, man. And yeah, takes time. You can't just bang clicker. So we've been streaming for 2 freaking hours, man. Okay, so I'll click open project. So let me go open my project. So we're gonna click the which power banks are using this. Will be probably gonna be dropping by on Saturday or by tomorrow. So let's see. I just hope this video comes out correctly. We're gonna be doing the outro because whatever we're doing, because this is a bit of a long edit. Finally, where we came from, what I'm expecting. Okay, this is what I'm really expecting. Instead of that freaking sequence that we didn't want. Okay, thank you for that. God, this saved my freaking life. As I just said, you need to be on the autosave. After we just had a hard time getting that freaking file imported, we just gonna have to deal with it. We're gonna go to pictures. No, we need to find the file that's already in the. Let me go to my videos library and see. Go to videos first, find out. And you can see we've been streaming almost to midnight, and that's not good for my mom. What I thought I had it here somewhere. Okay, sure had it. I sure I put it somewhere. I swear to freaking God. How about I just hope I don't have to plug my freaking phone again. and deal with Premiere Pro having to crash or glitch or something. It's not happening. To wasting my time. So let me paste it again and see.
I have it for last.
So unfortunately, I can't just copy and paste the shortcut. It's not doing that in Premiere because when you copy and paste the shortcut, it has to be a I swear I had it somewhere. Let me check for IMG 33. Did I just have it somewhere? So let me see. Check on IMG 33 3262. This is the one we're talking about. So this is somewhere on this hard drive. So I swear I had it somewhere. So I can print screens so many times. So import 3, 2, 1. Okay, so we're gonna go ahead and drag it on the sequence. I'm gonna give that time, and we're gonna drag it in. So fortunately, the live stream will have to be in 2 parts. Obviously, because it had to be in 2 parts, because my computer was dumb, and you know how editing takes a long time. And let's see. I'm gonna use this on Hot Pursuit for this example demonstration. We're gonna use it at the end clip. I'll have other songs to put in here. I'm gonna use downloads, documents, pictures from my downs folder. Well, the problem point of the song, it's not fully compressed, so it's not gonna allow me to use it. But we could use all definite axes, which I got from Incompetech, which, believe me, as long as you have credited the song, you are perfectly fine to use it. So where we left off is pretty much here, or to remember that, well, where I clearly much remember is the music. Yep, that exactly exactly where I just left off. So I'm gonna go to audio transitions, put my favorite thing, the crossplay, crossfade. Constant gain, exponential fade is gonna be put somewhere here. And what that's gonna do is it's gonna make the sound better. And that's gonna be what it's talking about. But of course, we need to make this sound bounce to the voice. So we're gonna go to essential sound, music, and balance it out a bit. We're gonna lower it down a bit so it's on like that. So what I did so far, we lowered down the music.
Yes, this is all instrumental, so it's not lyrics really.
So I'm gonna put this back to charge. Back to charge. Also have to do with the wall outlet. Some of the wall outlets also in the house.
After this, we'll watch Drunken. After this, we'll watch Drunkenness.
Back to charge. The one with the dots don't usually have the digital numbers, so don't try.
No. No. Yeah,
So we're gonna go to the effects here. I'm not sure what we're gonna add for zoom, so we'll go to video effects. I'm gonna do immense video and do VR. Close, see how this goes. No, it's video fix. Look for transitions. I'm gonna do the zoom and cross zoom. So I'm gonna go ahead and do this.
Signing
I'm gonna render it. So best way to align the text is to put it here, center, align it here, and type in the words. I'm gonna type in subscribe today. This could be the little outro that people often put in their channel. So yeah, it's gonna be a nice addition. I'm gonna make sure that this is totally aligned. And Arch Mistake Review says subscribe today. So making sure you guys are pretty much subscribed. So ta 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 ta.
Yeah, it's like,
What is up, YouTube? I am Archnemus Tech, and today
All right.
I can
Mhm.
let's take her. We're gonna die with drunkenness. Look how soft we are. No, it's apparently apparently the pajamas, it was too big, so you see like a little fancy stomach.
One reason is we're now making a video of it, and it's usually iPhones they drink a lot of battery. So picture this: me, battery.
Time to die.
Go.
Oh.
I'm moving on to this.
I mean, if you don't want it, I can take it. You can have it. You can jungle, but he's gonna start. That jungle's gonna stare at you like this. No, my young jungle is gonna stare at you like this with the little eyes like, what are you looking at?
Let's look at this one.
You just wanna touch his little cheeks like this. No.
So I'm gonna type in traditional displays on it. Underneath, I'm gonna put on the top, and with the transitions on it, we can just do our graphics, essential graphics, edit.
And he looks so small. But he's a behemoth.
Okay.
Behemoth, he's someone that's pretty tall. He's like 6 feet.
So effects. Another 3D motion. See how this goes. Turn. Cross zoom. And what you're talking about is I am probably putting. You probably know I'm indicating which type is better, and you're gonna see sorry, this gets recorded. Let's start to spread it all summer long. And where's the place of across to?
What is up, you?
Render. And the same apply here. Render. Render.
When you did that.
Render. It's to make sure that the VR, in case the VR effects don't work. So you do need hardware acceleration for it to work apparently. See how this works. There's my brand coming up.
Best power banks you can always afford. Best one. Why you should get a power bank? Well, power bank is because one reason is right now I'm making a video and usually iPhones they trip.
Okay, I'll turn it off.
Okay, so this one only has stop.
Hello? He's editing now, so probably when he's done editing.
This one over here.
Okay, bye.
So I'm gonna put this here.
Okay. Okay.
I can't zoom
Got
out
it.
before
Mom wants you to go to bed when you're done editing. Okay? ¿Está bien? Thank you.
hair. So
All right.
first, but the dots are here.
Alright, on the starting of the dot indicators, we're gonna put them here. And I'm gonna put the crosses off over here. Now right really before I really end this video, I usually like to put a fade out to black. So a fade out to black by putting this crosses off will pretty much end it out. I'm gonna of course render it.
I hate him.
So watch this. I'm gonna put this warp stabilizer because it's gonna see how it's gonna stabilize the image.
He had
Let's see how this goes.
I know he had some issues.
It's gonna analyze the background, which will take a bit of time.
Yeah, panic disorder.
So let me apply a warp stabilizer in beneath the two footages. Which in fact we're doing that now. It will take time for me to do that because I need to apply them.
There's my other man.
So there we go.
I'll sure make you feel better because the feet seats were cute.
So it's gonna take time. So you do need to give it time. Do render at the meantime. It's gonna probably make the process a lot simpler and faster. The warp stabilizer means it stabilizes the image using the warp method. And probably it's Premiere's only method that was to help stabilize images. As we already know, we try to use tripods, but who else uses tripods as well? So let's see. We're gonna try to apply the warp stabilizer on each of the footages because tripod were
Some scenes.
come on. Let's
But this is a bop.
I'm just gonna pause it because we can some more play it. It's already 65 frames. So far I'm gonna save it because we never know if it's gonna be because we never know what's gonna happen. Let's see. Nobody watching. So far so good. Okay. This is gonna be part 2 of Arch Edits live. Let's see. Hold up, I'm actually updating the description of the title and things like that. We've been live streaming for yesterday, and now it's today, and now it's a new day. It's right now July 20th. Pretty much it's a new day. Okay. Okay, let's see how this goes. So 75% analyzing the background. Let's see if the last one is done so we can actually apply our nice warp stabilizer. Nope. Oh, this is almost done. Come on, let's see. Almost done here. Almost looking good. This is getting almost done here, so we can. Premiere is telling us how much we need. Now we need to re-render it because in order to use the warp stabilizer and make sure everything looks good, we need to re-render. So that's the way everything looks good. We have to always again. I'm getting everything. My fingers crossed. The warp stabilizer is gonna help stabilize that footage. So gonna let it stabilize. I'm gonna have to let Premiere do its job. It's doing a really good job right now. It's analyzing the background. Unless it's the most important part. When that thing is analyzing, you do not want to touch anything while that's analyzing. Now, while that analyzes, you do need to re-render it because obviously there's new frames or something like that. Let's take. We're gonna try to do stabilize only. That's all we need. Oh, this does not look good. So this is what we're trying to do. We need to stabilize. Well, we need a position scale rotation. Obviously, we need to do the render. Obviously, that doesn't look good. I don't like the position scale rotation. It doesn't look good for a video unless it's deemed necessary. So we're gonna render it, and render it's needed for videos. You always want to render, cause you never know. It's rendering. And trust me, we've been editing for 2 hours, and that means it's gonna be coming out really good on YouTube. Okay, I'm getting my fingers crossed. Okay, come on. is on the fifth one. It's on its fifth one. And now it's on the last one. The rendering could take quite some time depending on your processor. Now we're gonna be. Let's see what we can do. Let's see how this goes. What's way too much of stabilizing? I want to stabilize the synthesized edges, which obviously it needs to do that first, and then do that rendering crap again. Obviously, we need to do renders, and render. What rendering does is these are red. Remember, keep that in mind. If this is red, you cannot play it without any sort of rendering. Obviously, it's too much for me to render because I have to go to bed soon. And my mom's gonna come on. Can that cancel? Alright, so that we can't render that. So we have to pick a lord, something that we can render very easy.
Oh wow, he's cute. Freaking hole.
So see how Premiere Pro stabilizes that image?
No, wait, no.
So that image is more stable. So when we go to that image looks, that green image is fully rendered, and this means it can handle it more well, and it can stabilize and crop, which I don't like. And trust me, you can do no motion, position, we're stabilizing it, let it do its thing, render it so it doesn't lag off. See, anything red, you don't want to play it. That means it's not fully stabilized to play enough and render it on the preview. Also, if you're having problems playing Premiere stuff in Premiere, make sure you meet the system requirements. Remember that editing's only for people who can actually play games on their computer. See, if you see me actually play Overwatch on my other channels, you probably know I have a high-end computer like I do. And you see how good that thing is rendering. That thing is rendering like blazingly fast. Now the rendering process can go a bit faster depending on the GPU, on the CPU in your computer. Now this is why I render using the NVIDIA cores. Obviously I don't like that stabilize and crop. We're gonna stabilize only. Let's see, position, auto scale, rotation. I'm gonna do that for the outro. I'm gonna press enter, the big fat enter. Now remember, if you want to render, you have to know you have to press enter. Then, of course, I have to do a part 2 like I just said, because there's been a technical difficulties. Let me announce this in the office camera. I don't know why is there a bit of lag on the stream. There shouldn't be lag. I don't know if you guys are experiencing lag right now. If you are experiencing lag, I'm showing a lag on the OBS. The thing with OBS is you're not supposed to give people freaking heck. And this service will happen to stream really late at night. That means YouTube cannot hold up the stream, and when this happens, the quality bit rates get lower in the server. There's not really enough people watching already. So let's see how this goes. Let's listen and watch. You see how the image is going really stable thanks to the warp stabilizer in Premiere. And we don't have any. You can see how the artists get moving in other directions. I learned this in a video from ACA Testper. You can check out the tutorials, but you do need to pay for them, I think, because they're paid to watch. So I'm gonna go ahead and cut this out a bit because there's no sound. So always cut out anything with no sound. and this is very important. No sound means there's nothing.
It leads to his Instagram. You ready to just okay?
Cut it.
Oh, he just posted a picture.
Video transitions and dissolve, and I'm going to put it undertake the dissolve and this goes. The video output's getting a bit low, and that's not good for YouTube. You see how everything looks very stable. Now I'm gonna put the depth and axis, which is gonna be used for streaming, which is gonna be used for the video as well. We are changing from chilling hard and night dreams to this type of song. We are using art and competition songs, and let me show what I'm doing. Cut out and video effects, audio transitions, crossfade, constant gain. We're gonna see. Let's watch this video together. Obviously, I don't have time because it's already 12:34 in the morning, and my parents are really much pushing me to go upstairs so you can see how this goes. This is much better with the warp stabilizer. Okay, so I'm gonna definitely have to cut this out. More things to cut out is that see how I'm walking into the camera, like walking right behind us about to talk. We're gonna cut this out, and that's gonna make things a lot simpler. And of course, I'm gonna have to put the zoom here and put. Oh, okay, it's not. We don't have to.
Okay, it's not this song, but there's still.
Da 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 dee. Don't you love when you like to sing like this? Oh, my son likes to every night. So watch this. Rendering video file previews. Have to go render them again to make sure that we can get the proper previews. So of course, it's because we changed the things around, we need to make sure these are rendered. Otherwise, the video preview, when we export it for the final edit, could come out laggy. Let's see. Make sure you do watch the part 1 of the stream when this was yesterday, but that was gonna be kind of yesterday's stream.
Show it onto the camera. Talking about. I can't zoom in because unfortunately I have to get off my chair.
Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and see. You notice we cannot zoom in, so here's a trick in Premiere. So I'm gonna go ahead and put some scaling trick over here.
On the record.
See, I want to reach all the way to the battery to the part I'm talking about here. So I'm gonna go to zoom, cross zoom, apply this effect in Premiere, and let's see if it's fully applied. Cross zoom. Render it. Give it like 5 video previews wherever you have to render. This live stream will be released and will be broadcasted in two live edits, so you can be able to watch it if you missed it, because a lot of people keep missing out.
Then the first section will be the digital battery power bank, which is this one over
Is it
here.
different image?
So on the camera.
Oh, you can see our digital displays are over there. We're clearly almost done. We're just gonna. Now I'm gonna go ahead and display. Oh shoot! And this is what I might do. So stay tuned because I am uploading this onto YouTube. It takes a bit time because I have.
I did add anything. Here we go.
Okay, now let's see. Stream Hub is still bad. Shoot, why? Oh, it's still in the office. Okay. Okay, there we go. Okay, if you did miss that, okay, okay.
This is from Elena.
Okay, this is what the stream now looks like so far.
We're gonna die because I saw on the
My
list
mouse is a bit missing in the software. Okay, there we go. Where in the hell is my mouse?
And guess what I picked?
Okay. Let me reopen Premiere and open it again. So let's see who's chatting so far.
He's not a danger squishy. He's a squishy.
So far we've been
Oh my
streaming
God.
for almost like 2 hours. I've been having a hard time getting okay, now YouTube establishing the streams in good connection. Okay.
No.
What do you think about the video?
Oh no. No.
Okay, I have to reopen Premiere because fortunately we already saved. I just think I already saved it because if we didn't, we're screwed. And the reason why, because unfortunately our mouse was missing. That's why.
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh.
Exactly
Never
why.
mind. Hello. He's almost done editing. He's almost done editing.
Okay.
Okay. Wrap it up because I want you in bed.
On the video files, go open the project. So Premiere autosave.
No.
I'm gonna do capture audio.
Then. No way, 'cause there's a part. No, 'cause there's a part 2. No, there was a part 2. Yeah, I know.
Jason.
Someone died in that part. Yes. Wrap it up, Gabby. I want you to wake up at 9.
and go ahead and use it.
Wrap it up.
Okay. I'm gonna go ahead and wait for it to load.
Oh.
Okay, so this should be working. Okay, we're back. We're back to where we came from. Okay, so our mouse is back for Premiere, and let's see. It's gonna take time for it to play. And we've been streaming for like 46 minutes. Even though it's like a 2 or 3 hour stream.
Oh.
Yeah. So why you should have a power bank before I was about to start this video? Well, power banks, that's your school.
Iris, gonna cross zoom.
And also, yeah, and also it's the middle of class, and your teacher doesn't.
Gonna render it. This is what we're doing.
Your friends may not even want to use their power bank to charge your tablet. Even with 2 dots, it's gonna charge. Even with 2 dots, it's gonna charge, but not that much. It's gonna charge, but it's gonna charge slow. It's gonna charge, but not crazy. It's gonna really much charge, like I just said, but I can think that's better than power bank. So we have to understand what this tech do. Keeping in the review.
I think it's the best we can review. So let me go ahead and export it. Which means I have to leave my computer on while it's doing that. Because when my sister is doing that, I have to make sure. Match source high bitrate. We're gonna put this on YouTube 1080p. And hopefully. So, yep. Live stream is over. And I have to really have to go to bed. My dad's pushing me. So, yeah. So, please subscribe. Thanks for watching. And always, stay tuned for the next one. Peace.